Hi, hello there. Welcome back to my channel. This week we are planning for July 25th through July 31st. I am this week attempting a kind of digital bullet journal setup. I have a line down the middle of my page. This is just a blank dot grid page that I made when I created the journal the planner that I'm using. So I just decided to add a line to the center of it and just add my own boxes and stuff to kind of create a bullet journal-esque type feel. These 6 boxes down at the bottom are all individual boxes. I had created them in Procreate quite a while ago actually, to use for my ideas journal that I also have in GoodNotes. So I figured I might as well just utilize those as my day of the week boxes. I am also going to be kind of not specifically doing another bookish type theme, but kind of keeping along the same color scheme as well, since I do still have a couple other stickers that I haven't yet used that I've created. This buddy read discussion sticker, I actually created maybe 2 or 3 different buddy read stickers today for this particular spread because I wanted to be able to note this. I did start 2 buddy reads, I believe on Tuesday, and then I just started another one today. So I wanted to have a sticker that I could use to kind of note when I'm supposed to be speaking with the other person or my reading buddy about said book. So I created those stickers today. I am using these Monday through weekend stickers are from the free digital stickers that I have linked below if you want to get your hands on those as well. It should be the first link in my description box. So I am still kind of sticking with a bookish theme, just because that's kind of all I'm doing. I'm on vacation right now, and I've just been reading. I've not been making any plans. I've not really done much of anything other than general household chores and reading and tending to my children. So I haven't really been making plans outside of the house. So I don't have a ton of stuff that I've been doing last week or this week, as the bare minimum, honestly. Next week I am going to keep track of my water intake again. I also thought that the water intake sticker that I have worked perfectly with the boxes that I put in here since they're kind of curved in the corners. I think my water intake sticker just looked really cute there, so I wanted to put it on my planner this week. I'm not sure how I feel about adding the days of the week here. I might go in and adjust the size because Wednesday just ruins everything for me, being that it's so much longer than every other day of the week. So I always end up having to make something smaller for Wednesday than I am for everything else. And I did that on this spread and I don't think that I like it. So I'm probably going to go back in either later today or maybe in a couple of days when it really starts irking me and redo my days to kind of just make it a little bit more less annoying. I do have my weekend both on one day. I have noticed that by the time Sunday rolls around, I basically just stop using my planner. It doesn't matter, I don't ever go back in and do anything for Sunday, and I've looked at my last 6 weeks, and I'll have filled every other day out of the week except for Sunday. So I figured doing this bullet journal setup that I'm doing, I might as well just leave Saturday and Sunday on the same day, because I'll come in and I'll do it on Saturday, but I'm probably not going to do much on Sunday, so might as well just use one weekend section instead of making 2. And I'm coming in and kind of just pasting. I've cut out me flipping back and forth through my planner because most of the time what I do is I just scroll back into previous weeks and pull the things that I'm using the most from those weeks. So for instance, my daily habit tracker items, this weekly menu, I think I've used for the past like 3 weeks. So instead of going into a sticker book and trying to find that sticker again, I've just been scrolling back and pulling it from my previous spread. However, when I do that, I like flip back and forth like 3 times, and with the video sped up, it makes me personally nauseous watching it back, so I've been cutting that out. But whenever you see me just kind of like pasting things, but you're like, where did that come from? If anybody even is like that, that's what I'm doing. I just cut that out. I'm just going back to my previous week and pulling the things that I'm using the most and copying them from that week, and then just coming back and pasting it to the next week. I'm doing the same thing here with my check plants, my order groceries, and then I'll do my also recycle and trash that I add to every week, just to kind of have my common, most frequently used items on my spread that I know I'm going to need to be able to reference back to. So I know I mentioned earlier that I'm doing buddy reads this week. So the first book that I'm reading is Maybe in Another Life. And I'm reading that with my friend Destiny, and then the fine print I'm reading with my friend Jackie. So that's why I've got 2 separate buddy read discussions, because one of them we're doing just kind of like an end of the book discussion, and then the other one with my friend Destiny, we're doing every so often, like every 10 chapters, I think is what we did for this first one that we are going to be doing today. And then I assume Fridays when we're going to be doing it again. We haven't really discussed it yet, but I just kind of stuck it on Friday, and I can move it around as is. I assume we'll probably just be doing like another 10 chapters. The chapters in Maybe in Another Life, I think, are like 4 pages long, so they're not like super long chapters, which is why we did 10 the first go around. I'm interested to see what we end up doing for next week though. Then I added my little iPad doodle, because both of these books that I'm reading are digital books, so I just wanted to kind of put like my little iPad doodle there, since I am going to be reading them on my iPad or my phone. I haven't really planned out too much my weekly menu this week, but I do know that we usually once a week have spaghetti tacos, and I think meatloaf is not something that we usually have every week, but I do know we want to have meatloaf this week. So I was just kind of putting down the 2 things that we normally have every single week, and then one of the ones that I know I've already discussed with my husband. I'll come back to that one later after he gets home probably, and we actually discuss what we're going to want to have for dinner next week. I do have a coffee and book date with my friend Jackie. We're going to meet at Barnes & Noble's, and we're going to kind of do like some planning together, and then also look around for books and have coffee. It's just going to be like a nice little friend date. I'm very excited. And then on Thursday, I'm actually going to take my kids to the public library and get a library card and see if they enjoy it. My son is almost 7, and he frequently asks to go to the library. I think he really likes going to the library at school. So I wanted to kind of take him to the library and see. So now I'm just kind of adding my usual upload items, kind of what I'm planning on uploading the following week. Sometimes it changes. Sometimes I do actually upload what I've got here. It's kind of mostly just what I'm putting down for my ideas for next week. That way I can kind of get my bearings on what I'm wanting to do. That is all I have for this week. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you all have a great upcoming week, and I hope to see you next week. Bye!